Hi everybody, today I'm going to be talking about Clara Dao. Trigger warnings, mentions of ED, and some other sensitive topics perhaps. Before I get into this video, I'm just going to say I've been watching other videos on this girl and have been doing somewhat of my own type of research on this. The two channels that I have watched are Coco Crazy and Trill Talks Everything, so go check them out. But anyways, here's how we're going to cover this. We're going to go first, what the drama is. Second, what's going on in the drama. Third, did she apologize? And four, if not, what the hell is going on? And number five, personal opinion. So let's get into this can of worms. Alright, so first, what is the drama? The drama is that Clara Dao is promoting EDs, which are eating disorders for those who don't know, and is also just overall being a moron and not apologizing for the video that is supposedly promoting such things. This is also supposedly causing people to have or develop eating disorders based off of the eating habit videos that other people are following. It's kind of frustrating, honestly. Her content is based around her body and body positivity, which is whatever. But apparently she made a video and did not apologize for that video. 2. What's going on in the drama? So, Clara Dao has posted a video where she talked about tips about being skinny. I will put the clip that Coco used and some of the commentary from them. So this credit is for Coco.
So the first habit is I don't eat when I'm not hungry. And I only eat when I'm really hungry. I often don't remember to eat unless I really feel it in my stomach.
First habit, she is literally telling you to not eat, ever. To only eat when you are super, super, super hungry. Past the point of no return. This is such dangerous information to give to kids, especially little girls. This is incredible that she calls herself a body positivity influencer and then proceeds to give this dangerous information.
I'm like, oh my god, I'm hungry. And then I realized that, it's 7 p.m. and I haven't eaten anything all day. That hunger, I just don't experience it. I think that is so common for everywhere actually, not just in North America, but in Asia as well, to have regular mealtime, breakfast, lunch, dinner, and people just eat when it's mealtime, not necessarily because they are hungry. And I think that has to change, because back in our hunter-gatherer day, which is hundreds of thousands of years ago, we didn't have food lying around. We didn't have an abundance of food. We had to actually work really hard to find the food. And food is someday you can eat, other days you can go 1 or 2 days or even longer without food. That's how we have evolved. And trust me, I have read a lot about this. I have learned.
Trust her. She knows. She definitely knows, guys. You gotta trust her with this one, okay?
And educated myself a lot about health and fitness and nutrition, so I can speak about this with confidence that this is healthy about. I'm talking about eliminate completely snacking in between meals, always eating something throughout the day. I don't think that is healthy. All that snacking, all that eating when you're not hungry, it's just extra calorie. And of course, when you keep doing that, you're gonna gain weight.
See, that's the thing. Body positivity goes both ways. We don't want people saying you're ugly if you're skinny. We don't want people saying ugly if you're not skinny.
You guys' portions are crazy. You guys' portions are literally 3-4 times bigger than Asian portion. Whenever I go out to a restaurant, I'm oh my god, the plate is this big and the food is this much on the plate, and I'm oh my god, this is enough for 4 people. This is enough for at least 2 or 3 people. So I never finish my food whenever I go out. Always some food left. I don't like the feeling of being stuffed. Of course there are times I'm not gonna say that I never stuff myself. I never eat to the point that I'm so full. Of course there are times that I have, but after that intuitively my body just kind of know and not eat so much the day after. And so I guess it's kind of balanced out. If one day I consume 2,500 calories or 3,000, if I'm really stuffing myself, the next day I just don't think about food at all.
She put this in really, really nice terms, so I'll dumb it down for you. If she feels like she ate a little bit too much, the next day she'll starve herself and won't eat anything. That's basically what she's saying to do. She puts everything in such nice words.
The habit is I don't emotionally eat. I think that when you use food to numb yourself and to like cope with your emotions, it's not healthy. Recently, I've been like really appreciating the perfectionist part in me. I never eat processed food. Rarely, sometimes I would eat processed food from the grocery store. Like what I mean by processed food is basically anything in a package with the ingredients that I don't understand. Also, don't like overly sweet stuff. I have one bite and I'm like, that's too sweet. I don't like it. And then I don't have it. I God, you're so skinny. Like eat more. You're so lucky you can eat anything. Like that message. And also, of course, what I tell myself become my self-concept and become my belief that, you know what, I can eat anything and I will stay at this weight. And I think that in a way, that's kind of like the command from my brain to my body. If losing weight is your goal, right?
Again, credit to Coco Crazy for those clips. I could not find the full video myself, so I had to take the clips from their video to use them. So pretty please do me a big ol' favor and go check out the YouTube channel in the description. Go give Coco Crazy some love. Their videos on this topic they're really good. They inspired me to actually make this one. But yeah, back to the scripted video and stuff. Again, thank you, Coco, for using these clips in your video. So the way that Clara talked about eating habits really frustrates me because of the way she talked about how she doesn't eat much and she only eats when she's hungry. And that Americans have huge ass portions and that people snack too much throughout the day when they're not hungry. And that's going to cause you to gain weight. I'm going to talk about my personal experience for a second. I don't eat healthily. I forget to eat a lot when I'm at home, especially when I have like one meal and 2 pieces of toast. That's not good. I normally have like that kind of meal when I'm by myself. Normally I eat 3 meals a day when I'm at school because it's built into the schedule. And when I'm at home, I don't really have one. I've been working on it, I promise. I cook lunch sometimes, but only when I'm hungry, yes. But I should at least eat 2 meals a day, you know? And like I said, yes, I'm still working on it. But hearing her talk about it like it's something that's good, it's not good. I'm not as thin as her. I have a pear-shaped body shape, and I don't know how much I weigh for a good reason. If I did, I probably would develop an eating disorder, like I did back in like middle school. So that's not good. I also hate how she brings up people who eat when they're stressed or upset. Like, why are you mad at somebody who has an eating disorder instead of trying to spread awareness in a positive way? Like, make it make sense. Also, her entire thing is that she gets mad at people for assuming she has anorexia because she's, like, really skinny. Like, that's fair, but, like, why are you putting down people who have EDs instead of encouraging them to get help? Like, what the fuck? Okay, I see how it is, I guess. What the hell? Damn. And because she makes so many videos about body positivity, it doesn't make sense to me that she would be spouting this bullshit at all. Also, I was watching Coco's video as I wrote this script, and Coco brought up the fact that she talks about being flat-chested a lot. Yeah, she does. She is flat-chested, which is fine, but she also brings up like, oh, it's lighter. I don't have back pain because I have a flatter chest, which is kind of putting down people who have like bigger chests and have to deal with it. Like, they're insecure about their chest too, probably. Like, I thought body positivity went both ways, man. Come on. Number 3. Did she apologize? No, she fucking did not. I'll be putting her quote-unquote apology here since that's kind of important. But she even says herself, this isn't really an apology, it's just like her yapping, I guess. So, credit to Clara Dao for this video, I guess.
I want to make this video the controversy currently going on. If you've been online, you probably have seen one of the many videos about me being an evil, disgusting body positivity creator that promotes ED to young viewers and subsequently had a downfall, and now my career is ruined.
I'm popping in again. Dude, no one is calling you evil or disgusting for being a body positivity channel. We're saying that your video was promoting ED even if you didn't intend it to. You should have worded your words differently, like hella differently. And you also gotta remember, there are teenagers that watch you, dude.
Well, let's address the biggest claim, which is that I promote ED. Most of the criticism lie in this video that I posted recently, Habits That Makes Me Skinny, in which I said that I don't eat when I'm not hungry and I only eat when I'm really hungry, and that sometimes I forgot to eat until it's 7 p.m. and it's my first meal. I thought that it's just personal habits, but apparently it's very triggering to people.
My brother in Christ, you titled your video Habits That Make Me Skinny. And you, a body positive influencer, think that the teenagers who are impressionable that are watching you aren't going to also follow suit because they want to be thinner. What the fuck? Also, if it's a personal habit and you don't want someone to judge you for it, why the fuck would you upload it to the internet? It's the internet, my dude. Everything gets judged on this place. I thought we knew that. And we are trying to tell you, your video that you made titled Habits That Make Me Skinny is promoting ED, even if you didn't want it to. That's just how shit is, dude. I'm sorry to tell you this.
I have made multiple disclaimers in the video that it's not for people with ED, it's not for teens who are still growing, and it's not for people who are struggling with their body image or weight. These are just my personal habits, and I'm not encouraging people to follow these.
So because I couldn't find the whole video, I gotta give her the benefit of the doubt when she says that she wasn't encouraging people to actually do the things that she's doing. But at the same time, you can't verbally put a disclaimer and expect everybody to just follow it, especially the young teens one. That's not gonna work on the internet. Sadly, that's just not how the internet works. You are a grown woman who has been on the internet for a while, so I kind of figured you knew that already. Also, if somebody's going to watch a video by you, a body positive channel, talking about habits to stay skinny or how you are skinny and that they're personal habits, then, like, how do you expect somebody who's not struggling to not watch you? Because that's literally what your content has been most of the time. I'm not trying to be mean. I'm just trying to, point out that that's kind of how things work once you make that face for yourself.
Throughout the years, I have received so many video requests to make this video, and when I finally made it, it has caused a huge wave of criticism, which I understand. Some people say that I lie about being naturally skinny, and this video is the proof that I have to actively try to be skinny by undereating, but it's simply not true.
Hate to be that guy, but I have not seen comments saying that she isn't naturally skinny because her entire fucking content is her just being naturally skinny, which is fine. I have nothing against naturally skinny people or non-naturally skinny people. Like, if you work out and you got skinny, good for you, dude. If you're not skinny, good for you, dude. Your body type doesn't fucking matter as long as you're happy and healthy. That's how I see it. As long as you're not hurting yourself or hurting other people, you're fine. But at the same time, if she understood why people are upset, why the fuck is she mad at everybody? Just say sorry. That's all we want you to do, is say sorry for how you said what you said. You may not think that you're not promoting ED because you say that, forgetting to eat till like 7 is when you're really, really busy. That's fair. But you said it's a personal habit and that you skip meals and that sometimes you don't even eat the next day if you eat too much. Buddy, you think that that's not influencing other people, but it is. And I hate to say it, but you're a big content creator, so people want to follow in your footsteps. That's how it works. Also, if so many people were asking you to make this video, and then you're surprised that it has negative feedback, that's how videos work. Not every video is going to have a lot of positive, interaction or positive and reinforcement or whatever. There's going to always be negatives to videos. I'm pretty sure I've had negatives on my videos, and I don't even make a lot of commentary content yet because I'm still working on it. But that's not the point of this video. The point is, why would you make a video that you probably knew was going to stir the pot? It's fine that you made it. You should just own up to, what you did instead of being like, oh yeah, I take accountability for this, but like, they shouldn't be mad at me for what I said because it's personal habit and I'm not influencing EDs. You may not think that you're influencing EDs, but you are, even though you don't realize it. So for the love of God, just say sorry, explain what you meant like you are in this video, and then just stop complaining about it. That's literally all you have to do.
Not true. To clarify, I grew up in an Asian household where I ate 3 meals a day and I snacked multiple times a day. I never restricted myself with food. I never had any unhealthy relationship with food. Sometimes my family even forced me to eat more, which I have tried to eat more, but it literally made me so uncomfortable. There was even a point that I tried to take some types of sketchy syrup to make me eat more and gain more weight, but that didn't work and I just don't feel healthy drinking that all the time. So now, as an adult, I just listen to my body and eat when I feel like it. Most days, I eat twice per day, lunch, brunch, and dinner. Some day, once in a while, I may forget to eat because I'm busy and not eat till 7 p.m. like I said in the video. I acknowledge that in the video, it may seem like that's what I do all the time, but honestly, it's not. I never said that eating 3 meals a day is unhealthy. I said that if you have to or feel the need to snack throughout the day, like every 5 or 10 minutes, and always think about food, that is not healthy, and I think that we can all agree on that.
I'm glad you don't have like a negative relationship with food. But who the hell do you know that's opening a bag of chips or like eating an apple or something or a snack every 5 minutes? Who do you know that's like that? Unless they're like a little kid or a teenager, like because little kids and teenagers need to eat a lot more than adults do because they're growing. And that's how food works. They need more energy, so they eat a bit more. That's how it works. Also, to bring up the American portions being bigger, like I mentioned earlier in the video, that's because a lot of us take home leftovers. We have leftover culture here. Also, a lot of our food is family-sized. Why? Because there's a lot of families. And it's just cheaper to buy family size. Let us enjoy our food, please. We're not saying that you eating smaller bits than everyone else is bad. We're saying the way that you talked about it made it sound like it's bad to eat 3 meals a day, or saying that it's bad to eat any snacks because that'll help gain weight. So fucking what? So what? That's how bodies work. Bodies are gonna gain weight and lose weight. That's how it works, buddy.
feel like my words were definitely taken out of context and twisted in a way that make me sound like an obsessive person that starved myself and promote ED. But I was just sharing my daily habits, and I don't encourage anyone to follow it. To me, whether you're skinny, fat, normal weight, or obese, it doesn't matter if you feel healthy and happy with yourself.
If it didn't matter on what size you are, why the hell would you bring it up to begin with, like by saying skinny, fat, or obese, etc.? To me, that makes it sound like it does matter to you, because you could have just said, it doesn't matter to me what weight you are. That's just me, though. That's just my opinion. Also, if you feel like your words are out of context, then why don't you just, make a better explanation next time, say you're sorry, and then move on? We just want a fucking apology where you explain yourself and say sorry. I keep repeating this over and over again, but that's all we fucking want. And again, they're no longer quote unquote personal habits just for you. If you're posting them as a big creator and expect people to be like, oh, these are cool. But hey, we're saying that your personal habits aren't great. And if they weren't even posted to begin with, you wouldn't have this fucking problem. For the love of God, please think before you post next time. God.
You can do anything you want or eat in any way you want, and I truly fully respect that. My intention here isn't to encourage unhealthy habits, but to share my personal journey and how I've learned to listen to my body. What works for me may not be the same for everyone, and I always encourage people to do what makes them feel good, whether that means eating larger portions, eating multiple times a day, or eating smaller portion, or just eating once or twice a day.
Now I have a goddamn problem with you. You said you're not promoting EDs, and then you proceed to say whatever makes you feel good, even if that's eating larger portions, or more times a day, or smaller portions, or once or twice a day. Eating once a day in small portions is how people start having EDs. That's how they start. You're unintentionally promoting eating disorders. That is what you're doing. That is why we are mad at you. You say dumb shit like that without thinking, and then you're mad because we point out, hey, that's not good. You shouldn't be really promoting eating tiny portions in once a day or twice a day. Twice is okay. At least 2 meals is important. But still, once a day? That's a fucking problem. That's how people can get sick, because they're not getting the amount of nutrients their body needs. Especially because, apparently, according to you, snacking is a problem. So what the fuck are they supposed to do? Dude, you're promoting eating disorders, and you don't fucking realize that you're promoting eating disorders. We just want you to say sorry and then move the fuck on. That's all we fucking wanted from you, but now I'm getting really, really pissed off because you're speaking before you're thinking. Please think before you speak. They teach you this in elementary school. Please, for the love of God, think before you speak.
Eating once or twice a day. It's all good. Of course, you can have your own opinion and you can think whatever you want about me. I'll just leave it here. This is not an apology because I didn't do anything wrong. And I just want to thank everyone who still understands and believes in me and still support me through this time. Thank you so much. I love you. I really, really do appreciate you. And I can't wait to show you the next version of me. Thank you. I love you. Bye.
Before I get back on script, I'm going to state right now, you did something wrong. You cannot say that you didn't do anything wrong. I mean, you can, but that doesn't make it not true. You did something wrong. You unintentionally promoted an eating disorder, and you didn't even say, hey, I'm sorry. Even though you think you're not, you literally don't hear your own words then. You're encouraging people to eat like once a day. Or tiny portions. That's how eating disorders start. I said this earlier and I'm saying it again. That's how they start. And I know you said in your non-apology video that snacking is fine. That's not what you said in the video titled Habits That Keep Me Skinny. Please stick to your fucking word. Stick to your words. I just want an apology. The rest of us just want an apology and for you to improve. Instead of just being an asshole and ignoring the fact that you are contradicting yourself. Stop contradicting yourself. Because you look like a fucking moron. And this is coming from somebody who hasn't seen the whole video because I can't find the whole goddamn video. I've been seeing bits and pieces from people who know more than me about this situation, who have talked and made multiple videos about this situation. I have watched all of those, by the way. I love Coco's channel so much. I love them. But that's not the fucking point. We just want you to apologize and stop contradicting yourself and stop being an asshole. I love the body positivity. I love that. I love that type of shit. Because I am insecure about myself. So, you know, body positivity is kind of like a good thing to see on the internet. Especially with, you know, internet people who are like, oh my god, people who are chunky are bad. Or people who are skinny or bad. This is bad, blah, blah, blah. No, your body, as long as it's healthy, is perfect the way it is. For the love of God, stop contradicting yourself, please. It's really pissing me off. Anyways, back to on-script Star Soup. Number 4, if she hasn't apologized, then what the hell is going on? She's been posting mostly like nothing's happened, besides the few posts that are like, oh no one believes me in what I'm talking about when I said, oh, I only eat when I'm hungry, and stuff like that. It's just really fucking frustrating and stupid. Anyways, part 5! My whole scripted opinion. My entire opinion is that Clara Dao would be doing okay if she actually fucking apologized. If she was talking about that she was wrong and that her video that she made was wrong and that losing weight the way that, you know, she talked about like not eating and stuff like that is wrong, and that she was unintentionally promoting EDs, she would be fine if she just said sorry and that she understood that that wasn't the right move. Now, because she didn't, it's all just causing issues for her and her goddamn career. I wish she didn't make the fucking video she did and just apologized. And then we would have been fine. Especially her non-apology video. If she didn't make that and actually thought to herself for a minute, I probably unintentionally did this thing, and that's why people are calling me out on this thing, she would be fine. People have come back from worse. I have seen people come back from worse. Need I bring up Just a Robot defending Cinny Bear? I made a video about that. I also made a video about Cinny Bear, but we're not talking about those people. We're talking about Clara. She would have been fine if she just apologized. That's what I'm trying to say. I'm really fucking annoyed at the fact that she just talks about how everyone is wrong for calling her out. Yes, people are gonna call you out if you're being a moron. Please, for the love of God. I agree with Coco when they say that body positivity goes both ways. That's how it works. Like, jeez. Common sense. Please, for the love of God, feel free to tell me how you feel about this in the comments. And please be respectful about it. Feel free to give me ideas on what you want me to talk about next as well. I need more topics to talk about. I'm not great at finding them on my own. Also, content will be slowing down again soon. The reason why I've been posting so much is I'm currently on spring break for a whole week. So, yeah. And also, in like 2 weeks, I'm getting my teeth pulled. So, I'm gonna have to heal from that afterwards, so there won't be as much content for a while. But, thank you so much for watching this video. Sorry if I got a little bit aggressive. I am a very emotional person. So when I put my energy into something, I put all of my energy into it. Anyways, thank you again for watching, and I hope you come back for the next yap or for the next silly animation that I do. I love you so, so much. And in the wise words of my favorite not my favorite drama, my favorite YouTube channel, Drama Queen, love your fucking selves.